What we have here is my mini mill, and we have a problem. So the problem with this that I'm having right now is when I ordered this mini mill, I ordered all the parts I needed. The call-out style indicators, tools, cutters, and the vise. Due to the situations with the virus, COVID-19, I wasn't able to go into the store to actually see the size of the vise. And to be honest, it was a little bit stupid that I ended up getting the 5-inch vise, because it was only vise with a jaw depth that was enough for what I think I needed. Well, finally it came about a month after I bought the mill, the vise, and I put it on and it was way too big. It was like this. It had no travel in the Y, and it would cover most of down here. And it was just way too heavy. It just didn't look good. It didn't feel right. It wasn't too high though. That I think was okay. The other smaller vices they sold, the biggest small vise they sold was a 3-inch one at the store that I got everything at. And that was just too small for what I needed, because I want to make parts that are wider than 3 inches, like plates. So easy to cut, like 1/8 of an inch thick, but wider than 3 inches. So what was the option? Well, I found this guy. Screwless Vise. Now here's where the problem comes. I thought all my worries were solved. The mill came with one of these T-nuts here. And I bought these separately. The mill only came with the T-nut, which was perfect for traditional vise. With this, however, the only way to mount it is to get, you make one, or you can buy from a little machine shop, but they're back ordered till end of June. I didn't want to wait. Plus, I'm in Toronto, they're in California. Probably charge $30 for shipping and take way too long. So the only other way I saw to mount this was from the slots here. Alright, so I didn't want to go and buy the whole big, standard clamping kit, because first of all, I couldn't find any for the size of my T-nuts here. Pretty much everything I need is on a little machine shop, and the only problem is that it's across the continent. Luckily they had this little one. Just $15 for a few pieces. There's some more over there. Now the only problem with this is look at the size of that compared to this. So when you put it in the slot, there's not that much meat. Not certain. Well, here's the thing. Let me use this T-nut and this piece. It doesn't fit, but it can fit. So that's gonna be my first project. I'm gonna cut a face off the side here, leave most of the threads still around back, just enough for this to slide on. Put this in here, and boom, clamp it with this guy. That should work. So that's my first project. To be honest, it took a lot of research to find the best way to clamp this. Everything I was looking for was I could only find a little machine shop, or I have to make myself. How can I make something if I don't have any way to clamp the work to the table? Well, after looking through all the forums and online, I found a bunch of pictures where people did something like that. Now, some of these vices have slots here. This doesn't, which sucks. But I think in the end, it's better, because if I have, it just makes it more free, that I can go anywhere without having to take off the mounts and moving them. So I'm gonna have to be machining with the vise and the table, sort of, instead of like this, like this. Now, some things I read is that it's good to actually cut some paper before you mount it to the table. And let's see. Kind of makes sense, since there's oil on both sides. and they're both ground down very nice. I guess I have more chance of slipping without this. Sort of acts like a friction barrier. Okay, I got it mounted down. I tend to over tighten anything in general, which is not good. So I'm not sure how, I guess this is different because these are smaller, but I'm not sure how tight I'm supposed to go, so it seems pretty solid. Alright, I got the vise mounted. I got this clamped in. I'm going to be using a 1/2 inch 4-flute cutter. So, finished machining them. Pretty simple. I tried different ways and really cleaned that up, but see now. Fits. I think I cut a little bit too much, but I have some extra, so I can do it again. It went pretty well though. Just near the end there, the cutter started getting hot. There you go. Got the T-nut, the big T-nut in there. It'll do for now. I think I'm gonna have to buy those better clamps anyways. The ones that go in the hole. One problem with that is I'm worried it's gonna limit me sometimes. But at least I got options now.